เราจะเอาไปซื้อคุกกี้บักลี่เลยno. Hi, Romeo. Sorry, boy, you can't come out. Okay, seriously, I still can't believe that we have no cookie just to make this bloody cheesecake. Okay, let's start this thing. It's 4 p.m. and school is going to be finished, and then I'm pretty sure there'll be a lot of traffic, but I can't let that get into my way of making the cheesecake today, because I was thinking of making it like 2-3 days ago, but then I always have things coming up, so then once I finally have the chance to do it, then I'm totally doing it today, okay? I just gotta say, driving in my own country is bizarre. Like, seriously, no one gives way to anyone. So then once you get the opportunity to like cross the road or something, then you gotta have to like bang on and just like, you know, like once you get the opportunity, you just go. You just never wait or stop for anyone. Even though as soon as you stop for someone, then like, say the roundabout, right? It's a common sense. Everybody should know it, unless you bought your driving license. But everybody should know that once you hit the roundabout, the people in the roundabout should always be able to go first. So then you would always let them go first. Okay, now, what the hell, woman? Anyway, so then, you know, then the people in the roundabout have the rights to go first. You know, not other people, not whatever. But here, driving in Laos, once you hit the roundabout, or even like someone else that just come and hit the roundabout before you did, you just keep going, you know. But thank God that my supermarket, this supermarket is actually like only like a kilometer away from my house. So then like it's really easy to just like grab and then just go out. And motorbikes never stop. But yeah, anyway, supermarkets. So then it's only like a kilometer away from my house, which is quite good. And the lady, she actually imports most of the stuff from like other countries, various like Australia, America, I don't know, a lot of products from somewhere in each other countries and all that. I don't really know. But yeah, but it could be a bit pricey comparing, say, to Australia or something, or like say something like, for example, if it's only like $3 Australian dollars in Australia, then here it will be about like $7 or $8 US just for that. So yeah, there's a big price, like difference in prices and all that. So, and now we're here. I just need to go and turn around, do a U-turn, and then because the shop is on the other side, so, and there's this guy just took up the whole parking lot. So okay, so I'm here. I'm just gonna quickly in and out, and then I'll see you guys back here. Okay, so we're back home and got the stuff finally, the cookie, and I bought something extra, a bit extra for myself, the almond milk, as I already ran out. So then we're gonna go down and start making on our pancake. I mean, cheesecake. Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. It's Susan here, and today we're gonna be making a no-bake cheesecake. So before we get into that, we're gonna go and have a quick look at what are the ingredients that we need. So for the stuff you need is a bake me tray. Normally you have those round foil thingy that you use, but then I ran out of those. And yeah, and I also have the round baking tray, if you would say. But even though we're not gonna be using the oven, but we can still use it as a mold for the cheesecake. Condensed milk, gelatin. Most important thing is the cookie. So I'm using a digestive cookies, and it works pretty well, and it's really delicious. I don't know, it's really crunchy and crusted, and yeah, pretty good. And the most important one is the cream cheese. So I'm using the Anchor one, the Anchor brand, but the brand that I've worked with before is Philadelphia, and it works pretty fine, and it's really soft and smooth and silky, or whatever you call it. So yeah, and the last thing is that the limes, just to tarten it up a bit. You know, because the lime in my country is pretty cheap. It's like only $1 per kilo, but lemon is pretty expensive, which is like around $3 to $4 just for one lemon. So yeah, it's pretty expensive, so I'll just stick to the limes today. And let's get started. First, you would want to put on your apron. I almost forgot what it's called. So I got my blue apron here, and enjoy cooking. Anyways, so yeah, just put that on, and then we're gonna start with the cheesecake. Okay guys, so our first ingredients here is just to have these cream cheese. I divided into two, so then I'll only be using 500 grams of cream cheese today, and don't forget to leave it out in room temperature, as it'll help smoothen out the cream a bit. So then yeah, so make sure you don't use it straight away after you've taken it out from the fridge, because it'll make the cream cheese, like the cream will become a bit lumpy, and yeah, so then we'll put that aside and we'll start working on the cookies first. Okie dokie, so first of all, you would want to crush up your cookies first. So let's make sure if I can get this thing open. I don't have any nails, so it might be a bit hard for me to open. Yeah. Okay, seriously, I need a knife. Scissors. That is much easier. So then, if you don't have a blender, you can also just take it out from the package and then just like bash them up. You know, like put it in a Ziploc bag or something and then just bash them up with a rolling pin or whatever you have in your house, hammer or something. Yeah, so then just bash the hell out of it. So the thing is that I'm gonna go with half a package first. Just put it in there. Okay, put this in. And we'll you wouldn't want it to be too fine, so then you know it won't, or else it won't form the it won't form the base, whatever you call it. So yeah, and then it'll be like around like say this much, but yeah. So then we'll continue doing the next one, and then I'll show you guys when I mix it with the butter. Okay guys, so I ended up using the whole package anyway, so then, you know, like, it's like, I've come to the point where I was thinking that it's not going to be enough cookies or enough base for the cream cheese, so then I just go ahead and use it all up. So I've never really liked to measure out my stuff or my ingredients, so then I'm just going to go with my instinct here. And yeah, so this is my butter, and I'm just gonna quickly, I don't know, like how much we're gonna take out, like say about this much, like a quarter. Yeah. Okay, I should have let this sit out a bit, just for like 30 minutes or so. I think I'm gonna need a chopping board and a knife. I'm gonna go and get it. Board, knife, the whole thing up here, and I mean this thing is just that you only like use it to scrape off stuff, right? And see, that is so much easier. Whoopsie. And I'm gonna melt this in the microwave, I'd say about 20 to 30 seconds, and see how it comes out. So this is what it looks like after 30 seconds being in the microwave. So then, I don't know, maybe put it in a bit more. Yeah, it's still a bit hard. So then I'll put it back in there more, say about 20 seconds, and then we'll see how it looks. So here, in for another 20 seconds, so then we can just, I don't want to put it in more, it'll be too hot. So then, oh, that smells so nice. So then we're just gonna quickly, like, yeah, just mix it a bit, just so that it will melt. So then, yeah, and then we'll just mix it with the cheese. And here we have the cookie. Just let me quickly put this back in here. Hopefully we won't be needing it. I think we have enough. Put that aside. And then we'll be mixing this. You wouldn't want to put too much butter in it, because so then like the base will become too hard or too solid, like when you freeze them. So then you would want to have like just that right amount to put in. Get a spatula, mix it up. Sorry, my kitten is like making noise in the background. I don't know what's wrong with them. Chloe, go check on your babies. So then once you feel that the butter is not too hot, so then you can just like use your hands instead, your fingers, just to like rub it in or massage it, as you would say. I already washed my hand, make sure you do as well. But it's up to you. I mean, you're the one who's eating the cheesecake anyway, so. So then you just knead them in. So then, yeah, once you think that all the butter is already soaked in or like sinked in to the biscuits, you'll know it when you feel that it's like forming. So say like that it won't come out. So then we'll put it in the square mixing. Whoops, made a bit of mistake. So, baking tray, and you just want to put it all in here. Just make sure you line up the bottom first, and then you work your way up onto the side here. So sometimes if like my cookie is not like solid enough, so then I just do the bottom part and then it'll be fine. Just make it a bit thicker. So yeah, and the other thing is that once you put the cookies in the bottom here, so then you would want to need something flat or like a flat surface or something just to help push it down, just to like, you know, like push it down and form it a bit more firm. So then, yeah, so this is the most flat glass that I found in my whole house. So, these in. And just spread it out. Actually, I'm just going to put it all in, and then we'll see if we can push it up on the side. And because we really want it to be firm, but we also don't want it to be too firm, or else when we cut it, it'll be like too thick, and it won't be pleasant to eat. So just push it down, 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 down. So once it's done, you just pop it in the freezer for like, I don't know, until we finish making the cream cheese or the batter for the cheesecake. And then we'll take it out after we finish with the batter. I've got to plug it. So while we're mixing that, make sure that you add in the condensed milk while it's mixing. So I'm thinking, because normally I would like to, I don't know, say I put in a quarter first because I don't really like it to be too sweet. I like it to be more tartiness, more tarty, yeah, more sour, I'd say, rather than sweet. So then I'm just gonna add like about a quarter of it first, and then after that we'll taste on like whether we need more, you know, because you can always add it in, but you can't take out. So let that mix a bit. And then we're gonna need a bowl, a packet of gelatin, the one that I showed you, and then we'll need hot water, and then we'll mix it in. So then the hot water, you can just add it up, like say a bit to up to here. It has to be really hot. and then you just continue stirring it until it becomes dissolved in the hot water, and then just let it cool for a bit, and then we can add it into the cream cheese. Okay, so while we're waiting for the gelatin to cool down, I'd say we can start it, to zest the lime skin into the cream cheese, because that'll give it a bit of a more aroma to the cream cheese. So basically I'm making a lime cheesecake, I'd say, but if you want a vanilla flavor, you can always add vanilla extract into it. So then I'm just gonna let this blend, and then you're just gonna zest in a bit just to get that aroma smell. So then now we can add in the lime juice. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna use a whole lime, like it's about this size. I don't know. Like I said, I don't like to measure my ingredients, so I'd rather be going with my instinct, and then we'll see how the taste comes out. And now we're just gonna go ahead and put in our gelatin. Seriously, I haven't made this for like over a year, and this is still the same recipe that I always make it. It tastes awesome. So then here is the consistency that you're kind of looking for. So then it's like kind of like runny. It's a bit runny, but like not too liquidy. So then this is like the perfect consistency that you're looking for, as what I've always done. So then you just go ahead and give it a bit of a stir through. Just flip it through and all that. Okay, so what we're gonna do next is to get my biscuit base. Okay, so then you would pour the whole thing onto the base without dropping it in. Whoa, look at that. Ooh. My god, the smell is seriously incredible. I wish that there's like a 5D or 6D kind of camera lens or something that, like while you're watching a cooking show or something, that you can actually like smell it. That would be awesome. I'm pretty sure that would come like after the next 100 years or so, maybe 200, who knows. Make sure you take it all out of that mixing bowl, because you wouldn't want to waste a single bit of this awesomely tasty cream cheese. And then you just spread it out with my trusty spatula. It might be thin, but trust me, it's gonna taste awesome. And we're gonna leave this in the fridge for like at least 2 to 3 hours, or maybe a minimum of 4 hours would be the perfect timing. So then it's already like say about 6, so then I'll take it out about 10 p.m. or so just to see how it goes, and then I'll let you guys see the last result.
Okay guys, so here is the final look of the cheesecake. and it tasted awesome. Seriously, you guys have to give this recipe a try and then let me know in the comments below how it tasted or how it turns out to be. And if you guys have any questions, just please leave me a message or a comment. And yeah, sorry I didn't do a voice. I had to do a voiceover in this one because the background noise, my dad's watching TV, so there's too much going on. So yeah, and if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and then I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!